Alright, hello and welcome back to Quest for Glory 2. Let's head to sleep. Before the sun has risen over the mountaintops, you are awakened by Shamin, who tells you that even now the caravan to Rasier is preparing to depart. Shima greets you as you leave the room with some breakfast and supplies to take with you. The inn is filled with Kata merchants who wish you luck upon your departure. As you pass through the gate of Shapir, the gate guard presents you with a new Saurus, a gift from the Sultan. Ahead in the desert sands awaits a mass of Saurai and riders being led by the caravan master, a huge centaur who orders the caravan into motion before the sun can be seen. You ride out to join in this new adventure, pausing only to watch the sunrise. What's this? The caravan comes under siege from hundreds of nomadic brigands. Your small group is vastly outnumbered. The situation looks grim. Intermission! Alright, I guess we can take a nice little break while this battle happens. Let's press enter to continue. I love the smell of victory in the morning. It smells like sweat. No, oregano. No, like victory. Yeah, victory. That's the ticket. And now a much smaller caravan continues on. I always enjoyed that little gag. After a week of traveling, you leave the caravan when it comes within sight of the city of Rasier. The caravan master warns you that Rasier is a dangerous place to be and bids you to be wary of all you meet there. He rears up and salutes you, and you watch the caravan move onward into the desert. You ride alone to the entrance to Rasier and pass through the barred gates which barely open for you. Stay where you are, stranger, or you'll discover how sharp a weapon can be. So you are the one they call the hero of Shapir. Well, understand this. We don't need no stinking heroes around here. Do I make myself clear? Yes. I see that you obey all the rules posted around town. Rule number 1. Strangers must always carry their visa. Do you have your visa? No, I don't. Here is your visa. Don't leave town without it. As Kaveen slaps us around. So we can leave town if we want. There's no real reason to, so let's not bother. Go into the Blue Parrot Inn. Of all the gin joints in all the world, you had to walk into this one. A hush comes over the bar as people notice you and eye you sullenly. Will you look what crawled in from the desert? He has been out in the sun so long his hair has gone yellow. Now, Wilmer, he is a stranger to our fair city. You wouldn't want to give the wrong idea about the hospitality of Rasier. Come here, stranger. I see you have already made the acquaintance of Kaveen, our illustrious captain of the Rasierian Guard, so perhaps you already have an idea of Rasierian hospitality. Come here, sit down, let us have a little chat, you and I. Let's do something quickly. We're going to show him the thief sign. You place your thing. Okay, we don't have to describe it. When I first saw you, I said to myself, there is a man who knows how to play the game. I appreciate that in a man. Know this, though. I am the Thieves Guild around here. Do not even think of using your skills around here without consulting me first. Alright, well, let's sit with this guy. If you don't mind me saying so, you look like a man with a mission. I like that in a man. But perhaps a word of caution. In a city such as Rasier, there are many depths to the problems. Do not try to change things here too quickly. You will find that the system is not so bad once you get used to it. However, it would be very dangerous to try to alter that system. You might make enemies. Enough of such morbid thoughts, though. Perhaps we should share a drink in honor of our new relationship. Would you prefer Rasierish coffee or gin sling? Let's just have a coffee. I don't quite trust him. A most prudent decision upon your part. Wilmer, coffee. Let us drink to our fortunate meeting. You drink the bitter, thick liquid. It has an odd, almost chemical taste. You feel strange for a few seconds, but the feeling passes. Ferrari starts to ask some very probing questions, but you evade most of them. You are a very closed-mouthed individual. You handle your drink very well. I trust you will handle yourself in Rasier as well. We will reserve a room for you here tonight. You will need to return here before dark, for it is forbidden to be out at night. Join me this evening, and we will talk some more. I have some information which may prove useful to you. I will see you later. I have some thinking to do now. Alright, so I think, is it midday? Yeah, mid-afternoon. So now comes one of the most annoying parts of this game. Really not one of the, but absolutely the most annoying part, which is there's nothing to do in this city except for roam around. And even that is fairly limited. The streets mirror those of Shapir, but a lot of the pathways are blocked, so there's less of it than there is over in Shapir. And again, even though they're there, it literally doesn't matter because there's nothing here. You can come over to the Palace Plaza and see the palace, which has got some armed guards. But other than that, there's nothing to do. And all you can do is just roam around until time passes. There's no astrologer. And it's time to go back to the Blue Parrot Inn at night. You can go out in the desert and kind of like fight some monsters if you want. That's fine. But otherwise, it's just a kind of wait and see sort of situation. So I'm going to pause here while I let this time elapse, and when we come back, it will be nightfall. So hang on. All right, it is now nighttime. Do you not know it is forbidden to be out after dark in Rasier? Show me your visa. You show the guard your visa. You must go immediately to the Blue Parrot Inn. If you are found again outside at night, you will be taken to prison. That sounds unpleasant. The guard sullenly escorts you back to the Blue Parrot Inn. Come join me here, my dear sir. You are still a novelty in Rasier, and I take a vested interest in all things new. It is time we discuss some things together, you and I. Sit. I wish to tell you a story, a fable that has a moral. How you choose to react to this moral is your own life. As you well know, the old Emir was deposed last year, and his brother took over the palace. Rasier used to be a place with very few laws and restrictions, a place where the streets were filled with people and merchants and water flowed free from the fountain. That has changed with the coming of Kaveen and his master. A new order has been established. The weak have perished or fled. Only the strong who adapted remain. Those that could not adapt were destroyed. You are strong, but it remains to be seen how adaptable you are. It would be a great shame for you to wind up in Kaveen's dungeon. Enough of that for now. I have someone I would like you to meet. Ugarte, I would like to introduce you to Shadow. I am very pleased to make your acquaintance. I have heard much about you already. Ugarte here provides an invaluable service to this community. He obtains for others things which are otherwise unattainable. For a nominal fee, of course. It seems he has some information for you, a rumor, perhaps, that may influence your actions. I will be happy to share such information for, say, 5 dinars? Sure. Kaveen has sent the word out to his men that you are to be watched at all times. It seems that someone is very interested in your actions. You should be aware that Kaveen does not usually greet strangers at the gate. You were expected. Why would he take an interest? There is a little matter of a prophecy to be fulfilled, and this one may be the one. I suspected before that you were a very dangerous man to have around, Shadow. It seems I am correct. Still, it will be very interesting to see how this game plays out. You may stay tonight in the first room past the door on the left. We can ask about the prophecy, but we don't learn much. It is said that someone is waiting for someone to open a door to something. I've had no desire to learn more about it. Things dealing with magic are best left alone. Fair enough. Signor Ferrari, if you have no further need of me, sir, there are thirsty customers in need of my wares. And Ugarte leaves, and that will pretty much do it for us. So let's head to sleep for the night. I should like to speak with you tomorrow about the use of your skills. As head of all illegal activity in Rasier, I am an influential and respected man, and I have no intention of letting an amateur jeopardize my position. If you understand my meaning, good night for now. Alright, so we go to sleep. We sleep fitfully, chased by rats. You sleep fitfully, dreaming of rat-like monsters pulling at you. In your dream, you felt cruelly exposed, but you recovered. Signor Ferrari sends his regrets, but he had some rather disturbing news. He will talk to you this evening. Alright, so we're going to head up here towards the fountain, where an event will take place. You see several people gathered to the south part, in the south part of the plaza. Do not interfere. Hero, you must help me do something. The swords of the guards press deeper into your skin. There are no heroes in this town. You of all men should know that, Ugarte. I know very little. What is going on? I am innocent of any wrongdoing. I don't think Kaveen believes him. If you are so innocent, then what is this? He slashes open a water bladder. I don't know how that water bag could have gotten there. Someone must have planted it on me. Water skins under your tunic, Ugarte. You know that smuggling water is a crime against the state. You also know what we do to criminals like you. No, please, I'm innocent. I do not know how it got there. No! Hero, help! This is the fate of anyone who breaks the rules of this city. Remember this, and see that you do not suffer the same fate. I hope you are smart enough to learn this lesson. You do not want to see the dungeons of Rasier. Well, that was unpleasant. Alright, let's go for a walk. And as we're walking, this woman, if you are truly a hero, follow me. Alright, well, let's head down here. You see an open doorway. Please, enter quickly before the guards come. Let's head in and see what happens. Please, you must help me. Take off your clothes. Alright then. I must leave the city before I am forced to marry Kaveen. I have heard you are a hero. With your help, I can be out of the city before nightfall. Alright. I wish to disguise myself as you and leave with your visa, so please, let me exchange clothes with you. Sure, you can do that. Now, there is kind of a couple of things that you can do here, which I didn't do. One, you can buy some X-ray glasses from Keep On Laughin' that lets you see through where this woman is going to change, which of course would be completely inappropriate and we would never do. Another is that we were given a set of spare clothes before we left, even though the game doesn't really showcase it, though they are in your inventory. And if you drop them before coming in here, you'll end up putting on, Zanesh's, I don't think I can say it correctly, clothes, and have to kind of take her place, but let's give her our clothes. Kitty's coming up to join me. You start to take off your vest, and then you realize that Shima packed you a change of clothes. You hand her your spare outfit. Hey, thank you very much. Oh, hey, there you go, coming all the way up. So yeah, that's where you would have been able to see through that little sheer drape. How do I look? Do you think this will fool anybody? It's so nice to not have to wear a stupid veil. Please, in order to leave the city, I need one more thing. Although it may be dangerous for you, I must have your visa. Let's do it. We are a hero. Thank you ever so much. In return for your favors, I can only give you a token. Here is my mirror. You have but to show it to any woman in the palace, and she will aid you. Again, my thanks, and may fortune favor you. Farewell. Zaisha. Wait until she clears the alleyway before you leave, Effendi. So we just kind of hang out here for a few seconds. Let's see if that was long enough. If you need a place of safety in the palace sometime, the harem will welcome you for the aid you give my mistress. I shall tie a veil from the battlements at night to guide you. Thank you greatly, Effendi Hero. Now, we've helped this woman, but we are now in the exact same situation we were in yesterday, with the added benefit of the fact that we can't even leave to fight monsters in the desert. We are just trapped for the entire day in the city, and need to let the whole day play through. However, I didn't show this before, but you can make things a lot nicer for yourself by changing the time scale for the game, which I have at the fastest. So normally at this point, I would be, still early in the morning, barely after sunset, and now it's already mid-afternoon, which is very nice. So what I'm going to do here is pause things for a second and then come back when it's truly nightfall. So hang on. All right, here we are, back at nighttime. Let's head inside. It is a pity about our friend Ugarte, is it not? I can see you are as broken up by the affair as I am. However, it seems he asked someone the wrong questions about you. That was just a performance put on for your benefit this morning. Kaveen has known about Ugarte's water smuggling for a long time. A most dangerous man, Kaveen. Almost as dangerous as you are. If you wish to discuss something to our mutual advantage, come, sit down. I like mutual advantage. As I have said before, there is no room for amateurs in this city. They tend to call attention to themselves, and this gives the profession a bad name. If you are as skilled as I have heard, then I might have use for you. However, first you must prove yourself. Are you willing to do for me a small favor? Yes. I wish you to bring me a small ornament to prove your skills. This ornament is the black figure of a bird, a falcon. I am an admirer of birds, you see. He finds this uproariously funny. The place is the window on your right as you first enter the Fountain Plaza from here. The bird is kept in a locked cabinet in that room. If you return this to me, I will make you my right-hand man. Wilmer there just does not have quite what it takes to give me what I want. To get past the guards outside, you have only to make the sign. Those guards are well paid to ignore my friends. However, any other guard you meet will not be so discreet. If you are caught, I will know nothing of your actions, of course. Now seems like an excellent time for such a venture. Good luck, sir, and I do hope you are as skilled as I suspect. Alright, so let's stand and head outside. We can show them the thief sign, it doesn't matter. Show sign, so we do it and nothing happens. You want to make sure to start sneaking now. The game is not particularly forgiving with mistakes here. And you definitely don't want to go back inside the Blue Parrot Inn before you have the Falcon. So we're going to use our rope, we're going to climb up and head inside. As your eyes adjust, you find yourself in a bedroom. Someone is asleep nearby, surrounded by thin curtains. The occupant of this bedchamber must collect weapons, for there are many attached to the walls. We have to sneak again, and then we want to slowly make our way around the outside here. We do cause a little bit of a squeak. The room's thin carpet does little to muffle the noise made by the loose floorboards beneath it. The sleeper appears to be stirring. Perhaps he should not move until after he's gone back to sleep. It's wise. Alright. Now let's oil these hinges on the door. The hinges have been oiled. And then we can pick the lock. Lock yields to your skill. Open the door. And take the bird. As you hold the bird in your hand, for a moment you wonder, is this the stuff dreams are made of? Then you decide, nah, put it away. Wonder, can we look at the bird? You have a statuette of a mysterious black bird. A falcon, perhaps? Alright, and then all we have to do is walk back around and depart. Let's head back to the inn. I guess we just walk now, huh? And, oops, go inside. Do you have it? Do you have the bird? Yes. Bring it here, quickly, give it to me. Give bird. You give Signor Ferrari the bird. A puzzled look crosses his face, and suddenly you realize that he was referring to the Black Falcon. Whoops. Do you know what we have here? The sole reason I came to this desert-driven country. For 17 years I have sought the black bird. I alone knew that this bird was worth a sultan's ransom. Let me look, let me see. It seems that the joke is upon me. This is not the real Black Falcon. Oh, there were 4 of these made, only one had any value. It seems that I must continue my search. We saw one other in Spielberg. If you are interested, I would not be adverse to having such a resourceful and skilled person such as yourself at my side. If you could but learn to curb those unfortunate heroic tendencies, you would make an excellent partner. Leave me now. I have a good deal of planning to do. Alright. Let's go to bed. We are again harassed by rats, I believe. There we go. Same thing that they said before. As you enter, the sounds of the bar go still. It has been a pleasure dealing with you, my dear sir. What do you mean? What's going on out here? Oh, you are under arrest for breaking the law of Rasier on this day, the 29th of the Serpent, year of the Jinn. Come quietly, or you will be taken by force. You briefly consider struggling with the guards, but realize that there are just too many of them. You follow the guard through the dark streets, past the gates of the palace, and into the dungeon of Rasier. Well, this has been a fun stay. After being dragged to the dungeon of the palace, you were roughly searched, beaten, and questioned by the guards. They warned you that Kaveen will be coming soon to personally question you, and that you won't enjoy it. All right, I think we will end things here for today. When we come back, we'll see what we can do about being stuck in this dungeon. But till then, see ya.